Normally, when the Pokemon Company releases these tins, they release 2 of them. But for some reason, they decided to go all out this time. So, we have our Raging Bolt, we have our Gouging Fire, but then we also have the Iron Crown and the Iron Boulder. So, I suppose, pick which one of these 4 you expect to win, to have the greatest pulls inside. And, we'll see at the end which one actually wins. So, we're gonna start off here with our Iron Boulder EX. And there she is. Pop that top off, and we can pull out our packs. So they're probably gonna be the same packs in every one. Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flame. So 5 packs each, so we're doing 20 here today. That's not too bad. And we have our promo card that comes with this tin. Of course, being the Iron Boulder EX. Not a bad looking basic EX promo. And a code card. So, starting off here with the Obsidian Flames, we have... Come on, open up, a code card! Then we have a Darumaka, Buizel, Bunsweet, Magnemite, Toedscroll, Solrock, Dugtrio, Tesserina, Barboach, and a Darkrai Hollow. Moving on to our Paradox Rift. I feel like I don't always have the best odds with these tins. But surely if we're doing 4 of them, we can get some decent pulls. We have the Veluza, the Techno Radar actually looks really cool with that future reverse there. The Zubat, and a Hollow Steelix. Next up, the Temporal Forces, with another one of our tins right there on the front. Pull that out, we have code card, then the Heatmore, Roly-Coly, Azumarill, Yanper, Iron Jugulis, Delmise, Electivire, Ponyta, Chatot, Magcargo, and an Energy. Remember how I said I don't usually have the best luck out of these tins? It looks like Iron Boulder is just not going to do anything for us. We have our Twilight Masquerade with the Waterol, the Glimmet, Thwackey, Heliolisk, Palafin, Tatsugiri, Driplin, the Mightyena, Lyron, and okay, there we go. There's something. It's a Blissey EX. I have plenty of Blissey EX, but hey, Iron Boulder gave us something. But there's still one more shot, as we have the Twilight Masquerade. I'm used to these tins. I'm still used to like the old era when these tins had like 4 packs in them, so the 5-pack feels a bit weird. We have the Sandygast, Feebas, Vulpix, Eevee, Palafin, Handheld Fan, Diplin, Grookey, Seaking, and an Alakazam Hollow. Not a bad looking hollow, though. Next up is the Iron Crown. Let's get this thing spliced open with my not-so-sharp knife. Flip it around, take off the top, take out the first insert. And let's see, Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flame. So, yep, same crap. And of course, we have the Iron Crown EX promo, which again, looks fine for a basic EX promo. And code card. So, let's start off here with the Twilight Masquerade. I think we're going in reverse order of the other one at this point, so we're just doing 4 Twilight Masquerades back to back. Oh, I should actually show that. There we go. We have the Heliolisk, the Ducklet, Emolga, Glimmet, Rhyfort, Palafin, Chayu, the Applin, Poliwag, and the Heatran. Next, almost said Temporal Forces. Next, Twilight Masquerade. Let's pull it out. Pull out the code card. Again, I keep forgetting that, like, you know, you guys actually like to use those. The Caretaker, Finizen, Hishui and Growlithe, Monferno, Lucky Helmet, Mightyena, Iron Bundle, Apom, Poliwrath, and not bad, we have the Terraform Greninja EX in his fighting form. Not bad. I mean, it's a card that I already have, but it's still a pull. With 3 packs left, it has a chance at beating the 2 pulls from Iron Boulder, both being pretty basic. We have the Cutie Fly, Drillbur, Rellor, Ponytosh, Sandy Shocks, the Hand Trimmer, Rabsca, Palafin, Groddle, and a Holo for Alligator. Alright, 2 packs left. If there's a pull in both of these, number-wise, it will be beating our Boulder Mac there. So, pull out the code card. We have the Tinkatink, the Chardette, Fiddle, Trubbish, Glycecore, Absol, my boy! Semi-Sage, Crocolore, Mantike, and the Roaring Moon EX. Okay, we are now tied, thanks to the Roaring Moon EX. And our final pack being an Obsidian Flames. Which, I think this whole set got devalued when they released that Terra Brawlers box, because like 3 or 4 of the EX cards from this set were all reprinted as promos. Houndour, Tadbulbs, Zazzle, Lycanroc, keep throwing things. We have the Probopass, Armor Rogue, Lampent, and a Toxicity. So, that means that our Iron Crown is on par with our Boulder. And next up, we have Gouging Fire. Entei with better headwear, I suppose. I still don't care for what they did to our legendaries with that DLC. It wasn't necessary. They didn't need to do the things that they chose to do. I mean, when they did the legendary birds, when they gave them like regional forms, it was pretty cool. They were pretty unique. I think that all of them could be considered an improvement, depending on who's talking about it. I don't think any of these were improvements. The only one that I'm okay with is the Iron Crown. So, of course, we have our Gouging Fire EX. Not a bad looking little ancient card there, and a code card. Now, we go on to, believe it or not, a Twilight Masquerade. Followed up by a Twilight Masquerade. Followed up by Temporal Forces. Followed up by, what is it? Paradox Rift. We have the Venipede, Chansey, Draklock, Poliwhirl, Lucian, Daramartin, Leafeon, Venipede, Darmaka, and the Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. I mean, a legendary EX off the bat, not too bad, Gouging Fire. You have a good shot at taking this one home. Let's do our next Twilight Masquerade. Pull out our code card. Then we have the Flabebe, the Timber, Aeron, Spinnerack, Glamora, Poliwrath, Hassel, Volbeat, Monkey Dory, and an Infernape. We got 2 monkeys back to back. That's a good sign, right? Aren't monkeys supposed to be, like, lucky? I don't even know where I came up with that from. We have the... Oh, I guess like the monkey's paw, maybe. That's not really a lucky thing. It's kind of the opposite. Victini, Bronzor, Mudbray, Morty's Conviction. Shiftry, Ionica's Devolution, Vikavolt, Cinescorch, and a Roaring Moon. Come on, Gouging Fire. You were supposed to be the one. You were meant to destroy the Sith, not join them. We have the Rumourade, Punkaboo, Zubat, Natu, Vanillux, sorry. Defiance Vest, Palkia, Silazar, and the Armor Rogue EX. We're just getting some basic stuff here today. Where are my illustration rares at? Where are my full arts at? Where are my full art trainers at? My, like, golden cards. Like, come on, man. We have the Larvitar's the last one for this tin. Magnemite, Eevee, Lapras, Masquerain, Gumshoes, Vulpix, Drampa, Gita, and just like the other two, we got 2 pulls. Granted, one of them is a legendary, so not awful. Legendaries don't really mean much in the card game, but legendaries obviously have a lot of hype around them because there's more media on them, so generally more value. And finally, we have our Raging Bolt tin, which I'm gonna hold some faith that we're gonna get 3 pulls out of this guy, or at least 1 really good one. As expected, we have a Raging Bolt EX promo card. What a shocker that the Raging Bolt tin would contain a Raging Bolt. And code card. Starting off with the 2 Twilight Masquerades. Come on, we gotta get something good out of these 4 tins. This is not a cheap video. Okay, I saw something. I saw something back there. It could be decent, although I don't really know the values of them. You have the Driplin, the Rillaboom, and thank God it's one I don't have yet. We have the A-Spec Survival Brace. A-Specs tend to be kind of weird. They have like a pretty like bottom line of value, but like a floor. So we know we at least got something here, but the question is what? And I'm not well versed in the values of these A-Specs. But I'm happy to have another A-Spec. We have an Aeron and a Hishui and Arcanine. So, okay, probably the best card that we pulled out of 20 packs is an A-Spec. Oh, we haven't quite done all 20 packs yet. We have the Chimchar, Pinsir, Fione, Girder, Lonazade, Conkeldurr, Reverum, Whirlipede, Glaceon, and a Munkidori. Come on. Let's just get all pulls from here on out. Let's just get all pulls. Or one just like fantastic, like blow me away kind of pull. We have the Ghastly, Finizen, Dunsparce, Nom, Roserade, Excadrill, Keldeo, Bionicas, whatever, Meltan, and Whimsicott. Alright. 2 left. This pack has the chance to be, well, this tin has the chance to be the worst or the best with the way we're currently going. We have the Nimble, Yamask, Spidna, Tinkaton, Durant, Earthen Vessel, Xatu, Professor Turo Scenario, I still love the Trainer of Futures, and a Holo Zekrom. With 1 pack left, we could end up with only an A-Spec in this tin, or we could end up with a second good card that could potentially be better than all of the rest. Let's hope Obsidian Flames can pull something out. And I've done so much Obsidian Flames, I don't know if there's much left for me to see. Yeah, the Rowlet, the Baltoy, the Finizen, Pupitar, Togetic, Volcarona, Houndoom, Limit, and finally, something. The Ortega Full Art Trainer. I don't even think it is that valuable of a card. But it is a Full Art Trainer, which I think the A-Spec we got was more rare. I think A-Specs are a more rare pull than a Full Art Trainer, but I could be wrong. Either way, that means that every 10 we did had 2 pulls, and Raging Bolt heavily took away the win with a Full Art Trainer and an A-Spec. So, if you voted for what they did to my boy, he used to be so beautiful. Well, I guess he gets so beautiful now, because this is ancient, this is in the past, so he used to be so ugly. Then I suppose that means that you won your bet. Alright, time for bonus card of the day. Explanations will be right down there in the corner, and grabbing from the back like always. Good condition card that could mean more modern. Tiny like line of whitening going like very firm across the bottom. Like it's a very straight line. And very slight up here as well. So maybe not like super modern, but close to it. Clearly this has been in like someone's storage for a bit, but not that long. We're gonna go like 2021. And 2023, dang. We have the Galarian Gallery Manaphy, and what a beautiful card it is. You have a bunch of Brushicks, which, whatever. But you have a bunch of Wishy-Washy going throughout here, along with the big Wishy-Washy. It's kind of hard to make out because he's so large down there. You have Pikipek, you have some Mimikyus, you have Marini. Bunch of Pokemon all featured on this card, with of course the Manaphy taking up the center and the main focus of the camera. The way they did like the water like ripples going around it does also help just bring your focus in. I like it. It's neat. It's a pretty nice looking Galarian Gallery, and I'm happy to have this one as the bonus card of the day. About time we got to see something like full art nice looking. Either way, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, all of that fun stuff. And I guess I'll link you to the last one of these tins I did, which was only one in that video, but it was a Paradox Clash Walking Wake tin. Pretty fitting because it's, you know, one of the Paradox Pokemon as well. But of course, I'll also have a link on screen for all of my Pokemon videos if you feel like binging. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and hopefully, I will see all of you next time. Goodbye for now.